وَمَأْجُوجَ مُفْسِدُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ. There are people who have power, indestructible power, but they use their power in a way which is opposite to that of Zulkarnain. We just described to you how Zulkarnain would use power, when power rests on the foundations of faith. But these people use power in exactly the opposite way. They use power to commit fasad. They use power to oppress. If power on the foundations of faith was used to punish the oppressor, now a second age emerges. That was Qarn number 1, this is Qarn number 2, Qarnain. An age is going to come at the end of history when power in the world will rest on foundations, such foundations that power will be used to oppress. Zulkarnain. Power will be used to target those who have faith and whose conduct is righteous. It does not matter whether you are Pakistani or whether you're a Jimmy Carter. It does not matter. Once you have faith, once you have decency, once you have a standard of righteousness, it matters not whether you are Egyptian or you are Ramsey Clark. They're going to come after you. Whether you're black or whether you're white makes no difference. They're going to come after you. Because power will now be used to target those who have faith and whose conduct is righteous. And Gog and Magog will act differently from Zulkarnain on that side as well, that other journey. That the entire world of primitive peoples are now going to be butchered. A time is going to come in history where those who have eyes will see that the primitive way of life is going to disappear. The primitive people are going to be herded into reservations. A time is going to come where respect for the earth and the resources of the earth is going to disappear. And the exploitation of resources will take precedence over the rights of human beings. When that time comes, Allah's messenger spoke, and he told us about something that will occur on Judgment Day. A very strange hadith al-Qudsi, repeated 4 times in Sahih Bukhari, 4 times in Sahih Bukhari. How come they don't teach this subject? That on Judgment Day Allah will speak to Adam alayhi salam and would say to Adam alayhi salam, take out the people for the hellfire. And Adam alayhi salam would ask and say, oh Allah, how many are they? And then Allah would reply and say to Adam alayhi salam, out of every 1,000, take 999 for the hellfire. You don't believe me? Huh? Go and read it. It is there in Sahih Bukhari, and it is repeated 4 times from 4 different sources. It is a hadith which is mutawatir. Out of every 1,000, take 999 for the hellfire. I suggest that this is an important subject for us to study, wouldn't you? The companions were terrified. In those days we had hearts that used to shake and shiver, but now we're eating cornflakes. So, so the companions were terrified. And then he looked at them and he smiled. And he said, good news for you. The one for Jannah would be from you. Meaning, from those who follow the truth. The truth. The religion of Abraham alayhi salam. Who follow the law which was sent down. And each law superseded the other law. And the final law came to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. This does not mean that this is superior to that one. We fast this way, and they fasted that way. This may be a little better, but it does not indicate that that one was bad. مَا نَنْسَخْ مِنْ آيَةٍ أَوْ نُنْسِهَا نَأْتِ بِخَيْرٍ مِنْهَا أَوْ مِثْلِهَا. So, those who follow the truth, you are the ones who will go to heaven, the 1 in 1,000. But now listen to what he said. Listen carefully. He said that the 999 would all be the people of Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog. In other words, success in the last age does not lie in numbers. When you see the herd, large numbers moving in that direction, you go in the opposite direction. Because numerical superiority, the 999, that's the hellfire. The 1 for Jannah is only 1. But it also indicates that in the last age, Gog and Magog are going to succeed in getting all of mankind to enter into their embrace. Because he said 999 would be Gog and Magog. So the original Gog and Magog are going to replicate themselves. I use the word carbon copies. And eventually all of mankind will be living one way of life. And it will be a way of life into the hellfire. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said there will be those who will be standing there and inviting you to come to the way of life that will take you into the hellfire. Mankind will follow them. He said it. So the global society, process of globalization, has very sinister connotations attached to it. When Gog and Magog are released into the world, there are many, if you'll allow me to use this word, there are many footprints by which we would be able to recognize them when they're released into the world. But before we go to looking for the footprints, let us go to the Prophet ﷺ in Medina. He is asleep. And in his sleep he has a ru'ya, a vision. And whatever he saw in that vision was terrible. Oh my gosh. Whatever he saw in that vision was really terrible. Because he woke up from the sleep with his face flushed red.